Former Kaizer Chiefs assistant coach and captain himself, Patrick Mabedi Uta. You can't keep firing coaches. You keep chopping and changing, chopping and changing. Uta, you are messing up with the system. You are messing up with a lot at Kaizer Chiefs. So this idea that Chiefs, must fire Uswane. We want Uswane to go. Uta, man. Need to up this infatuation of excitement of getting people fired because and relax. But I'm about to unpack everything that he says, provided that you're interested. If you are, then please stick around. As you stick around, there's only one favor that I'm asking from you guys, and that favor is that you subscribe, you like the video, and you comment in the comment section below. Why do you need to do all of those things? You need to do it because doing it does help out a lot when it comes to the YouTube algorithm to promote and spread this video to as many people as possible. Speaking about the fact that this does help in terms of those things, guys, it will not help Kaizer Chiefs in terms of them firing coaches because they want to fire coaches. This is not going to help them. Well, what's going to help them? Patrick Mabedi, thanks and credit to Isokaladum company for interviewing him. This is what he said. Uti Patrick Mabedi. Zwane knows the culture of the team. He is still young and has a lot to learn as a coach, but they have to be patient with him. He is building a good team. All he needs is to support, support and time to do that, right? But you can't be firing coaches every season because that affects the team building process. They need to keep Zwane for a long time and continue building the team. This firing of coaches. If the team were to listen to social media users, I'm telling you, players and coaches would have been fired by the team because we do not have the patience, we do not have the endurance, we do not want to see things as they are and look at where they are going. What we want is instant gratification, instant result. That's why I said the other time, if you're looking at our lifestyles, indeed it testifies of what we want at Kaizer Chiefs, which is not going to happen in any genuine business. That's not going to happen. If you're looking at our lifestyles, we're dressing short dresses, we're driving fast cars, we're driving on the fast lanes, we're praying fast prayers, we're eating fast food, and we die fast. Today we are getting into a relationship, tomorrow we are married, the day after that we are getting divorced. Everything of ours is fast. In essence, we are so infatuated and we have a serious obsession about instant gratification, instant results, and we take that and we project it to a big institution such as Kaizer Chiefs. We want to see the obsession that we have happening in that team, and that's going to collapse the institution, and that's the problem. I am of the view that you do not chase Zwane away, but what you do, you buy quality players for Zwane. You bring on certain expert to help Zwane to build the team that you want. This we have seen Mamelodi Sundowns doing it. We have seen Orlando Pirates doing it. We have seen our team in England doing it. We have seen our team in Europe doing it. So if they did it, then why can't we do it? We just rely on Zwane and Zwane alone to perform those miracles. No. If push comes to hire a striker coach, if push comes to hire a defenders coach, if push comes to hire a midfield coach, if push comes to hire a side piece coach and then allow Zwane to be the head coach. If other teams are doing it and it is working and it is how the modern footballs are done, look how the modern football is now progressing to, then please do it. Because a team like Kaizer Chiefs is expected to win every game. And in essence, a team like Kaizer Chiefs is expected to win every trophy. But you can't win everything if you do not have the necessary equipment. And it is the equipment that's the problem. Right? But Mabedi continues to say the following. Patrick Mabedi, you have to see, look, you can say that youngsters have talent. They just have to learn to understand the culture of the team and work hard. They must grow up. They must grow up fast and adapt to the pressure of playing for a team of Kaizer Chiefs caliber. It's good to have them for the future of the team. Gusho Patrick Mabedi, right? Magakuluma ngalabo. He speaks, or I think he's referring to the likes of Abo Mdu Shabalala, Abo Samgelo Zwane, Abo Sabelo Hadebe, Abo Happy Mashiane, Abo Molefe, Abo, or who else am I forgetting? Yeah, he's speaking about that. It's good to have those youngsters for the future. And one thing that I think I must make mention of to all the Kaizer Chiefs fans is that if you're looking at the team that Atazwane is building, this team is for the future. It's going to take probably 10 to 15 years for this team to be dismantled, if ever somebody wants to dismantle this team. But I'm telling you that if you build a team with one identity, to the age of those players, it's also on your side, then probably I can tell you that with the likes of Mdu Shabalala alone, he can play for Kaizer Chiefs for the next 15 years guaranteed. If he just continue working hard, he can guaranteed he can play for the next 15 years. Zwane for the next 15 years. Happy Mashiane for the next 10 years or 10 years or so. So you saw what I'm saying. Abomleaf, they can play for the next 25 years. So if you're looking at the team that they are building, surely it's for the future. Yes, they need experience. So you are so fixated upon the instant result. Guys, it takes time for a team to go back to where it was. Go back to Liverpool. Look at Liverpool. How many years it took for them to start winning. Guys, it has been said that it's around 30 years, for them to go back to the old Liverpool. It took them longer for them to go back to the Liverpool that we now fear. Well, this season it has gone down. Arsenal, since Arsene Wenger left them, they haven't been doing well. But it took time, quite a number of years, probably 3 years, to build the Arsenal that today they are competing with Man City. Even if Man City ended up winning the league, but at least Arsenal now have built a team that is that competitive, to get the point. It took time. But in South Africa, you have people who just look at Sundowns and they say we want a team to be like Sundowns, but they also forget how long it took to build the Sundowns that you see today. No, nobody wants to focus on the process. This thing that we're doing, guys, it's the same thing. When we hear that somebody is successful, we most of the time we don't focus on what it took for them to be successful. We often focus on the outcome, and that's the biggest problem. This is the problem that has led to many people into crime, because if I say today, if you see me driving a Mercedes G-Wagon, and then now you've got an evidence that I am a millionaire, what you tend to do, you tend to want to drive a G-Wagon. But the problem is that when you want to drive a G-Wagon now, you forget that it probably took me 10 years to drive a G-Wagon. And thus then you are led into crime because you want to catch up with me so quick in a space of few months. And the only way you can do that, it is through crime. But in business, you can never. So I think as people, we are living this life of instant gratification, so much so that we project to other people. Let us stop that. A team like Kaizer Chiefs needs to build a team that will give you longevity, that will make you happy for a very longest time. For you to arrive at that, relax. Telling a man's relax. Just telling a man's to caution. I'm not expecting Kaizer Chiefs to start smashing things now, but I am so fixated or obsessed about how are they building the team, because it is that building process that will determine the success. I'm so obsessed about them getting quality players. I'm looking forward to the transfer window now. I just want to see what type of players they're going to sign. That's my obsession, because that determines whether or not they're going to win things next season or not. The type of players that they will sign will determine all of those things. With that being said, Patrick Mabedi, do you believe what he said or not? Do you agree or disagree? I know I'm not expecting a lot of people to agree with me in this point, because very people like instant gratification, and that's the problem about us.